Oh, that hasn't been playing, has it? No, I don't think it has. I have Spotify open on my computer and my phone. If that has been playing, that won't be good because that's gonna get me in copyright trouble. Hi, welcome to the stream. I'm on time for once. Oh my god, that's never happened before. I'm on time. That like never happens. I can't believe it. We're playing Call of Juarez. It's a Western game. That's all I know. So I just learned. I don't know if it's been a thing, but Spotify has like I don't know what to call them. Like because on YouTube it is truly a special day. I've discovered electro swing. Well, rediscovered. I should say. I listened to it years ago, and I thought I didn't like it, and now I'm listening to it again. And I'm now thinking I just listened to bad songs. Spotify has I don't know what to call it, like shorts, like the short form content, whatever we're calling it now, where they're like it's reels on Instagram, it's shorts on YouTube, that like that stuff. Except it's for music, and normally I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. But I Carl Emerald, not I've not heard of them. I will look it up right now. Um, but they have it for music, and I kind of actually really like it. A Dutch jazz singer. I do like jazz. Mainly performs in English. Oh, hey, I understand that language sometimes. I don't know. I literally started listening to electro swing maybe 20 minutes ago. I tend to do things pretty late. Yes, change my device. Call of Juarez. So we're gonna try this, and we're gonna see how it goes. It might go poorly. It might go well. We're gonna find out. And if it doesn't work, I'll be sad. More electro swing than jazz. I just read the Wikipedia article. That was Wikipedia, wasn't it? Yes. Yeah. Yes, it was. Well, it's weird because on the Spotify thing, like you can uh tap or click on a genre of music, and it will show you that is loud. It will show you like 10 different songs of that genre, but a lot of genres in music overlap, right? And so jazz, big band, swing, foxtrot, all that stuff kind of overlaps sometimes. And so sometimes it shows you like subgenres as well. And sometimes I feel like it really doesn't add up. Because there's one where because it normally gives you like three if it gives you any, and it gave me Balkan music, or like for a subgenre, I would have to go back and look. Circus, like Balkan sounds, I think was the name of it. I don't remember. Something about the Balkans, and something I don't know what it is, but none of it didn't sound like electro swing or jazz or anything affiliated with it. So it was really weird. But I do really like it because I like it and I don't like it because it's making me more open about music. And I'm very close minded when it comes to music, and I like the music I like, and I don't like exploring new genres. And it's making me explore new genres and bands I'm unfamiliar with, and that's scary to me. It's also weird because I only speak English, and I like a lot of. They have a category was world music, and most of it came from Europe, but I liked a lot of it, and I didn't understand a lot of it, and so those songs could be about anything. I don't know what they're about. They could be about terrible things, but it sounds good. So anyway, my morning's been a little weird. How we all doing? We should probably actually get into the game, I suppose. Um, let's see if it works. It might not. Oh, ooh, it might not work. Not with this. Okay, I can change it though. With the power of buttons. There we go. Just a slider until the logo on the left is completely invisible and one on the right can barely be seen. Well, for me, that's like this. I'm gonna make it a little brighter for chat, for stream. Oh, this is loud. For me. Oh, that's why. Okay. Nuggets of truth. Too many pancakes. I don't see that as a bad thing, per se. I ate a brownie, and I drank some coffee, and that's about it. That's all I've done. And I uploaded a video. I did get it out at some point. So we're gonna be doing this. I don't know anything about it. Arcade, story, and duels. We'll do story, I guess. Normal, hard, True West. I can't do True West, apparently. Not yet. But you're a bounty hunter. And that's about all I know. Kansas. Let's go. The most interesting place in the country. Don't what? Don't. Oh, there's subtitles. That's good. Don't doesn't help if you don't tell me what I'm not supposed to do.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
No, it's very
I'm
stylized.
Jack. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawman who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Not John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Do I get to play I get to play the game now. This is not what I've expected. Silas Greaves arrived in Abilene in 1910, claiming he had ridden Alright. Always try to shoot dynamite in midair. You will be rewarded with points and have a chance to deal additional damage to enemies. That's good to know. Once upon a time in Stinking Springs, use dynamite against enemies hiding behind obstacles, blast and kill them. This will at least scare them out of their hiding place. Minds are a tricky thing. Combine a lot of booze with an old brain, you may end up with a few crazy memories. Alright. I'm sure that's no cause for concern.
30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies.
Mouse sensitivity's a little high.
Why I want that sumbitch dead.
That's a good boost.
Let me tell you what happened that day.
Right after I lower the mouse sensitivity. How's that?
I was heading back to the hideout.
Still really high.
I had this funny feeling.
Did I not save? I might not have saved. No, alright.
Funny, haha.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Turn it a little higher. That's fine. Maybe one lower. I'm always picky about these things. That's fine. Okay. Cattle. Moo. This is great. I like this already. Objective.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Who? Oh. Well, this has quickly,
Who's that?
Is he with us?
Yeah, I'm with you. Well, this got intense real fast. Oh! Iron experience by killing enemies. You need it for leveling up and gaining extra abilities. Alright.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
They're coming from the rear.
I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Gonna get enemy
So
fills
that's
your
just what I
concentration gauge. Press Q to enter concentration. No, you don't.
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I need cover. Where are they? Oh, there. This... Can I crouch at all? Is there? Oh, I can. Ow. I now see what kind of game this is going to be, and I'm very excited for it. Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. I can turn things down. Audio? Gonna turn it down a little bit. I'll keep speech higher. Subtitles in English. What other languages can we get? Off. Okay. Ow. What are the controls? I should probably figure out the controls. This isn't gonna help me. Key bindings. Jump, sprint toggle, sprint shift, crouch control. Is that it? Oh, no, there's... aim. Dual wield mode. Please. Melee. Quick throw dynamite. Objective, skills. I have skills. Oh. Okay. Can I heal at all, or is it just the kind of thing you heal passively? I really like this already. Ooh. Who's putting me down? Where do I go? I'm already lost. Oh, do I go down here? Ah, look at that. You don't know that.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
I just leveled up. Press U to open the skills menu. I have a skill point. Spend here. You have to spend it now. Spend here right now. Select any of the 3 skill categories and then purchase its leftmost skill. Gunslinger. Oh. Dual wield revolvers. Grab 2 revolvers and give them hell. When you carry a revolver, you can press wheel up or 3 to dual wield. What is this? Eagle's Eye. Iron Sight slows down time. Ooh, take your time when aiming. When you aim a long or one-handed weapon, you'll get a fraction of concentration like slowdown, just enough to aim perfectly. That sounds pretty nice. Crusader's armor, close combat resistance. You can't be bulletproof, but you can be more resistant on average. Every 4th enemy bullet shot from a short weapon will bounce off you. Wow. We'll do Eagle Eye. Keep it on. Who's shooting me?
Still, one of them reached the water tower.
You can avoid lethal
Bad
shots.
idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
You can avoid lethal shots only when your sense of death is fully charged. Press space to continue. Avoid the bullet by using A to dodge left or B to dodge right. They say B and D to dodge right.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Or the
My position
sharpest
is
shooters
very
in the
important.
west.
Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do, do.
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
We're on the same page. Dirty minds. You're a coward. Those are just the birds.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
That TNT? Yeah, it is. I can probably use that later, but I'm wasting it now. Why do you keep hiding behind the same bale of hay? That's not smart. On your part. Ouch. Who's left?
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your play!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
How could they do such a thing? Get inside and meet Billy the Kid.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave,
Hi, Dirty Dave.
and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry.
Secret? I got a secret. Everyone killed by age 21. Smart as a whip. Crack shot. Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Can't hear you, because, a matter of fact, my head just exploded, and my ears have been disintegrated.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Oh, hey, Emma. Die. Yeah, slimy. Yeah,
That's
people.
when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
I really like this. I gotta go. We'll check in later. I am really enjoying this because it reminds me of those, like, I don't know what, like, okay, if I don't Okay, one, I don't know if this company is outside the U.S. But, I mean, so there's a sporting goods store called Cabela's. There's also one called Bass Pro Shops. I think they've merged. And they always have these, like, shooting games. And normally, you're shooting, like, you know, elk or bears or, you know, lions or elephants or whatever they have. They have different
I don't know
versions.
how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
I don't know. Okay, I'll focus. Okay, let me finish my story before I forget. So they have like these shooter games. Normally you're hunting like wildlife, right? And sometimes they have like African hunts and you're shooting like elephant and stuff, which isn't legal. But they have these arcades, and normally it's animals, but every now and then, sometimes I guess there's like Western themed ones, and this is very reminiscent of those type of games. They're like at arcades and stuff too, but I just remember specifically the ones in like Bass Pro Shops and stuff. And so I like this very much because those were always fun.
Directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor sons of bitches are done for.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
He's just
You
joshing.
better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Right. Making my
Did
way
I just
past the
jump?
hassle of fallen foes.
I just jumped. Oh, you're not dead. There we go. Where am I going?
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
There you go.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Then what? What bad news?
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Rest of
I
you.
read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir.
Oh, I have a skill point. Truth seeking. Don't miss any important details. Additional sounds and hints will lead you to hidden nuggets of truth, provided you get close enough. This means more experience for you. Or deep pockets. Ranger rifle ammo capacity increase. Carry more of these deadly fire rifle rounds. Receive 100% capacity for rifle ammo. I would like to be semi-invincible, please.
That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
That backstabbing bastard, whoever this guy is, that I just met. Proud, handsome, ham-handed. Pat Garrett. Damn you, Pat Garrett.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Oh. Keep your enemy in focus using a mouse. When your opponent reaches for the gun, press left click to draw your weapon. Aim with the mouse, then shoot with left click.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that penny dreadful says? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
This time for real.
And stepped inside, and bam! Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
A success. I got knocked out. 56%. Oh, that's not good. 6-shooter, ward choice, headshot. Honorably killed. 3 nuggets of truth. You can tell I don't do things like this.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
This full of hot lead. Sinking Springs, Billy the Kid, and Silas Greaves ended up in jail. Oh no. And there until the spring. How sad.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence.
Oh no. What's out there, huh? What are you doing?
Luckily,
What are you doing?
it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move.
What you doing out there, huh?
He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
What you doing out there, huh? Ooh.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Yeah, that's probably a good move. Secret.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Ooh. Out is thunder. I don't know if clean in half is correct. I've never seen a shotgun.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
The kids escaped raised a huge ruckus. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
And I'm almost out of ammo.
It could blow a man clear off his
And I'm dead. Hooray.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Really? Because I'm not aiming and I'm not hitting anything.
Put down your weapon!
No. You put down your weapon.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away! Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but Some of
But
that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did the kid escape? Garrett's gonna kick our ass!
Garrett's gonna kick our ass. I fell down. Oops. Where do I go from here? Oh. Oh. It said the rooftops. I wasn't assuming.
You were after. What did he do?
I wasn't assuming the rock
He did me and my family a grievous
cliff
harm.
face.
But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past. But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans go to hell.
Who shooting me? Oh, I see you. There's two though, I thought. I could be wrong about that. No, I'm not.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring.
Ooh,
I
secret.
was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
You know, the one I'm not using? Yeah, I can.
I don't get paid enough for this.
No, you're right, you don't. Are you not behind that tree?
I'm here. Cut your headstone!
There's children.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts.
It's an interesting way to describe a horse.
High, if you ask me.
Surrender yourself!
I have a new level. Waste not, higher combos and concentration. Be even more efficient when focused. Combo multiplier and concentration will stack by 2 levels instead of 1 every time you perform a successful kill. I didn't know combos were a thing. Deep pockets, trapper. Shells dynamite capacity increase. Carry even more of these deadly buckshot shells and explosives. So you have 100% capacity for shotgun ammo and 3 sticks of capacity for dynamite. I'm gonna dual wield, because I think that sounds cool.
Show yourself, coward!
Ooh.
I don't get paid enough for this.
You're threatening the lives of innocent people.
Who? Who's talking to me?
Damn town's going to hell in a handbasket.
Ow. Apparently,
But where
I
was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
I can take several shots. If I fall like a foot, I'm dead.
Gone.
No, it's fine.
And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
As a distraction.
Got that son of a bitch!
to be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him.
Who's shooting me?
Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down.
That's
He
who.
was already a mean son of a bitch, but he was doubly pissed that I stole his mean-ass shotgun. Anyway, it was me or them, and the only way forward led me straight to perdition. But the cards were dealt, and I had no choice but to play them.
I do want the rifle.
Don't let him get away! We can take him!
Are you sure about that? I am semi-bulletproof.
We're gonna be in deep shit when he gets back. You can run, but you can't hide forever. Stop him!
Where are you at?
Punch some holes in him!
Oh, there you are. That it? Are we done here?
How the hell did he get away?
Ooh. Secret. I'm in a house. What? Old West Lawman, Wild West was often the lawless place where the influx of farmers, ranchers, miners, storekeepers, and the civilization that came along with them. More and more appeals for law and order could be heard. There was a need for lawmen, and so sheriffs were elected, deputy U.S. marshals were appointed, and Texas Rangers were hired to keep the peace. There are many heroic figures in the ranks of the law. Enforcement. Some of the best known were Wild Bill Hickok, Pat Garrett, Wyatt Earp. Is that right? Earp. Hi, welcome. Sorry, I've been so focused I've not been looking at chat. Boring? What? Wild West? History is not boring. History is exciting. Not all of them have spotless reputations. Many of them work both sides of the law, going from outlaw to lawman, from sheriff back to bandit. Henry Plummer, secretly commanding the 100-man gang known as the Innocents. Words? Words can be boring, but history is exciting. Brutal Bob Ollinger, corrupt Johnny Bayan, swore the nefarious outlaw gang known as the Cowboys. Dalton brothers famously abandoned their tin stars to pursue more lucrative careers as bank robbers. It proved to be a poor idea, as most of these brothers ended up dead in the dusty main street of Coffeeville, Kansas, after they made poor decisions to rob two banks at the same time. Alright. Well, that's a secret. Oh, look at this map. North America. That's ammo.
We're gonna be in deep shit
Even
when
more.
he gets back.
Why? Because of the Wild West? Or because nothing has changed in regards to corrupt law enforcement in the past 100 years? Are you dead? Did I kill you? I see you over there. Have a proper duel? Well, they're hiding behind cover. Why can't I?
Leave him to me.
I can switch to my rifle if you want. Did I? There we go. There's my rifle. There we go. Got all of them? It's a Western like shooter game. I don't know. Is this a shoot 'em up? I don't know if this. I don't know video game genres. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you go. I'm enjoying it though. Oh, there they are. Man, I'm a bad shot. Can I peer? No. Can't get him through that. I'm almost out of rifle ammo. This is so sad.
Finally, I found what I was looking for.
Horses.
The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob.
Probably.
I said, I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Adjust your hand position for a faster draw. When you hear the heartbeat, you can draw your gun first. This will be noted as dishonorable act and scored accordingly.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
I killed a lot of people. Yay.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
Hey, we just heard about them.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
All these people who I definitely know.
Paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Huge outlaw gang led by Old Man Clan. You didn't buy a vape? It's good. You use your money on something else, like Legos. Those are pretty cool. Why vape when you can build with Legos? Besides, maybe the cost. Legos are very expensive.
So was the bastard you were after now riding
Like
with
a
the
PC? Yeah.
cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead, and I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing.
I'm assuming none.
None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did.
Oops.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground, and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
And I'm dead. Or motorcycle? Oh. You could buy so many things with the amount of money that you didn't spend.
They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads. Making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force.
Can't outrun a bullet!
Die! There we go.
Get running, son of a bitch!
Do you say running? I'm not moving. Oh, look, you're still alive. Let's fix that.
See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations.
I do that. But in
But I just
chess.
kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and
Who's shooting me?
Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first.
Yeah, I do have this, don't I?
Stand and fight, coward!
What do you think I'm doing? I got a new level. Let's go. Hooray. Longer combos don't stop your killing frenzy so soon. Your combo meter will stay active for 50% longer. I didn't know it. I'm not good at gun. Revolver bolts. Reload while sprinting. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Sure. Did you call me a murderous hog? I'm sorry. Am I the ones working for the bandits? I don't think so.
Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another
No,
perfect
where's your
example
car?
of my relative
Yeah.
inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim. Luckily, serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament.
Okay, I'm glad I made it out of there, because that...
I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me.
Secret!
Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die.
Not me, ouch.
I just kept running like there was no tomorrow.
I'm gonna roll over and die.
Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this?
Because I'm a badass, that's why.
I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven, I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know.
Where am I going? This way. I'm going this way. I'm
And imagine my surprise
very
when
confused.
I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that.
or to select dynamite or G to fast throw. It was G. G's right
That
there.
stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence.
Uh-oh.
It was time to turn the tables.
Time
for the
if you
prey
say
to
so.
become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running.
Are we
The
sure
old
about
man's
this?
Boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds. It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
Oh, am I gonna have another duel? Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh! That doesn't seem great.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me.
Hello? Hi. Can I
Not
switch?
if I was to find and kill Ringo.
There we go. Shotgun. Boom,
needed
I
to
do
get
have
that old
dynamite.
man off that gun.
I gotta reload.
Most everyone thought it was the Juarez who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
That doesn't go nearly as far as I thought it would.
Try me instead, you coward!
Oh.
Do I gotta reload again?
Where's your head? Show me your head, or I'll just... I did use boom. Are you proud? Oh. I'm killing an old man. Ammunition, explosives.
Damn contraption, damn to death. Wait, goddamn bullet.
I'm out of explosives still. It said explosives and it didn't give me explosives. Hey, they lied. Hey, no.
And told Ike and Billy Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
Hey, my accuracy was better. I didn't get any nuggets of truth. All I got was nuggets of lies. Wasn't money, but for revenge of one of his enemies. Gunfight at Sawmill.
A few weeks after that dust-up at the OK Corral, I was still after Johnny Ringo.
Johnny Ringo.
I had tracked him and the cowboys
Not
to
the
their
Beatles.
hideout at a sawmill, and they were loaded for bear.
So, what exactly did Johnny Ringo do to piss you off?
Well, him and that other bastard.
Roscoe Bob Bryant?
Yep. They both deserve to die, and I promise I'll tell you why. But first I need
we
to tell
Dr.
you about
Seuss
the
now?
Cowboys' new boss, Curly Bill Brocious.
Earth's coming!
Wait,
Get
who?
ready, boys.
Broseph? What a name.
Curly Bill took charge of the Cowboys upon the old man's demise. And after that gunfight at the OK Corral, the Clantons wanted revenge.
Yeah, what is it? Kiss on the cheek? There you go.
So they murdered Morgan Earp and grievously wounded his older brother, Virgil.
I do not have a skill point. I thought I did. He's killing everybody. Someone's got to stop him. Who's shooting me?
Wyatt and Doc went on what became known as the Vendetta Ride, hunting those outlaws down. So when I showed up, that's who they thought I was.
You're a maniac. Where are you?
There were killers around every corner,
Oh.
all wearing red bandanas. That's how the Cowboys identified each other. I was beginning to wish I had one myself.
I'm putting you down!
But I wasn't about to let Ringo walk away unscathed. And that's what drove me forward.
Are they dual wielding? They're dual wielding. I can do that too, you know.
They say that Ringo was infernally fast.
I hardly saw anyone faster, boy. Certainly not Wyatt Earp. That man was all hat and no cap.
No cap. I'm dying. Oh, I'm back. Ooh, dynamite. Shotgun or rifle? No, I don't want the. I want the rifle.
Earp wasn't much of a match for him, but Doc Holliday might have taken him.
That lunger should have kept his nose out of it. They never charged anyone for the murder of Morgan Earp.
What is this gun? Oh. I have a sawed-off shotgun. Where'd I get this from? Oh. Okay. Wait. No, I want my 6-shooter.
But everybody knew that Curly shot him in the back. That was common knowledge.
Yeah, maybe so. But Ringo had nothing to do with it. He was just being loyal to a friend.
Is that what you call it? Being loyal? Well, to get to that loyal friend, I had to pass by some buzzsaws as big as a man. Come here.
No.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
What's that, Dwight?
After old man Clanton died, why didn't his son take over the Cowboys?
Because Ike Clanton was dumber than a box of rocks and a yellow belly to boot.
What does that mean?
Now, where was I?
Taking down the entire cowboy gang single-handed.
Indeed I was, Jack.
Ouch. Oh, this is bad, actually. This is not a good situation. There we go. I don't know exactly what my commentary should be. I'm not really saying anything. I do apologize for that. But I'm just so fascinated by this. I'm trying not to die.
It wasn't easy, as those boys had good cover.
And I'm actually kind of invested in the story a little bit, which I was not expecting. Oh my god, I'm a bad shot. Come on. There we go. That all of them? In this area? I hear more. Where are they? Hello? Now I'm gonna get away with this. No good. There you are. Pop out again. And what about you? Oh.
There were carts everywhere, piles of lumber, and God knows what else for people to hide behind. That really was one hell of a sawmill. Quite an impressive operation.
More rifle ammo. Oh. That's probably dangerous. Ooh, is there any secrets in the woods? There's no secrets in the wood. My day is ruined. Oh, I have a skill point. I should probably go. I should look at that. I would like to reload while I run. Yes, thank you. Okay.
And where was Curly Bill? Did you see him?
I'm about to get to that, Ben. Patience. I'm painting a picture here. There was this beautiful waterfall and a crystal clear stream that led to a verdant valley that was truly...
Consider your picture painted. What happened next?
Well, finally the bastards that were still alive made a last stand.
A last stand. More like a last lay down, because they're gonna be dead. in a second. Ooh.
Curly Bill, Johnny Ringo, and his compadres took off into the lumber yard, and I followed after.
Ooh. Takes a shot. Before he takes a shot. Oh, it's Curly Bill. Why he's so curly?
Are you saying they ran? Cowardice was not in Ringo nor Curly Bill's nature.
No, sir. I never said they were running scared. They just wanted me on the open.
Ah. Man. Cool it with the insults, my dude. Amigo. We're all friends here, right? Come on. But what if I did? Is the thing. Oh. Where are you? I'm gonna find you. And I'm gonna shoot you. Where are you at? I hear ya.
Frow just gave me no choice but to take his life.
Got him.
But Ringo was nowhere to be found.
No, he was off with Paul, John, and George.
You didn't kill Ringo, because he was found dead in a different location altogether.
To this day, his killer is still unknown.
Indeed. Took me a few months before I finally tracked his ass to West Turkey Creek Canyon.
Why did the sun go around like 3 times? I'm confused. Johnny Ringo.
That's incredible, sir. I always thought that Doc Holliday was the one that killed him.
And he's dead.
Sorry I had to ruin the legend for you, boy. But the legend ain't always true.
1970. What does that have to do with anything?
Doc
I thought this was the
Holliday had
1800s.
nothing to do with the death of Johnny Ringo.
Well, I did it. Also, I should maybe turn the game a little bit down. I just realized it was probably too loud. Are we back? We're back. Okay. I also forgot you can see my screen. Because seeing doesn't work. It has to be on desktop.
Healthy bounty for Ringo and
But that's what
Curly
happens
Bill,
on these old games.
and
It's still
realized
really
there was
loud.
real money to be made. That's why I went after
I can't
Henry
skip it.
Plummer.
Now, wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
I still don't know why we are fighting all these guys. Why are we mad? You still haven't explained that. Why we hate all these people. Okay, let's see if that's any better. If it's not, if it's too low, I apologize. Audio is a constant back and forth.
Resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant.
Why didn't I just turn down the... I could just turn down the voices and that would probably make things a lot better.
And hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick.
Bird.
The local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits and put a generous price on his head. Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Alright, we're going after this guy for some reason. I'm invested in the story, but I've not been paying attention to it.
Makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Yeah, besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
We have a George. We got a Ringo. Ringo's dead.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
There we go. What is this? Prove agility and concentration. Be quick and as greased lightning. You'll be able to move and run 50% faster during concentration. Let's get some other stuff. Camera definitely rifle rounds. That would be nice. Or shells and dynamite capacity increase. That would be good. I like me some dynamite. 6-shooter or a ranger. What's a ranger? Oh. Well, try it out, I suppose.
I knew that
Ooh.
dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches.
Okay.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
I'm putting you down.
Like those that ran with Plumber. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Come on.
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith.
Well, that's Crow's.
Worked in the stable.
That's Crow spelled with an E, so it doesn't count.
And Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's son. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
Well, that worked well. I don't think I like this gun.
You're dead.
Finally. If that's not a place to go, that's to my death. Oh, hello. And so is that. I ran right into him. Okay. If where did it's well, it depends where it puts me. Oh, good back here. I don't know if I actually have to run away from that if they throw it at me, but it feels like a good idea.
There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold ships.
Come on. There we go.
Like those that ran
Wait, who's left? Oh,
Some
hi.
were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived.
Can I get a different gun? Or do you all have the same freaking pistol? Wow, all of you? That sucks.
Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam.
Oh, wow.
Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other.
6-shooter, please, yes.
Defensive perimeter, which I had no idea how to break. Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head.
Yeah, I am.
Too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it.
Yeah, I am.
They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish. Seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere. One straight
Yeah.
bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No.
Wow, okay.
I thought I was some kind of hero.
Well, maybe I am.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Can I crawl in house? No. I can climb on house. I can climb up here. I'm up here now. I can't do anything.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out.
And what was that?
I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Do I have an option? Do I have to go this way?
Do you know who we are?
Come out, wherever you are. I got a bullet with someone's name on it. There you are.
This is our goal now.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Ow!
You're done.
Rifle with a shotgun.
You can run, but you can't hide forever.
Who's shooting me? Oh!
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Oh, they're up there.
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
Yeah, they can. Please watch my streams. Anymore? They like... Ow.
A single
Ooh.
stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
I found a secret. Bannock, Montana. Currently a well-preserved ghost town in Beaver County. It's famous for what happened from 1863 to 1864 when a local sheriff, Henry Plummer, was accused of being the ringleader of a mysterious gang known as the Innocents. Some believe they were responsible for nearly 100 murders. Citizens group known as the Montana Vigilantes similarly hanged 22 people for those crimes, including Henry Plummer himself. Bannock, founded in 1862, was named after the native Bannock tribe. In 1864, it briefly served as the capital city of the Montana Territory. It remained a mining town until it was deserted by its last residents in 1970. During its prime, Bannock boasted a population of over 10,000 residents. There were 3 hotels, 3 bakeries, 3 smitheries, 2 stables, 2 meat markets, a grocery store, restaurant, a brewery, a billboard hall, billiard hall, and 4 saloons. Whose shit are we blowing up? I also don't know.
Reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
That doesn't happen a lot. I have pretty bad reflexes. Oh.
With all that gunpowder and
Uh-oh.
dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at. One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
And it appears it did. And it would also appear I'm dead. Why am I dying? I'm sorry.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane. It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it.
Oh.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
Interesting. Okay.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
Really, this guy has a fear of heights.
Down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob.
So I'm in it for the money.
I made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
Neither seem like great choices. We'll take the elevator.
I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Because I'm smart. This way. I gotta go this way.
Plummer was a mad dog killer.
Oh, hi.
And the people of Nevada City deserve better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
What's happening now? Lawman. Outlaw. Scalawag. Alright then. Just real quick, before I do anything else, I want to refresh chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. I don't think anyone's actually saying anything. I'm enjoying this a lot. I don't think anyone else is. But I'm really enjoying it.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was going to take some doing.
Did you say you're going medieval on my ass? Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm missing, yeah, I am missing a lot. I'm missing a lot, but I'm having fun, and that's what matters. Street Sweeper, more shot and shotgun round. I don't care about shotguns. Fine, more combo. Well, let's see what the other things do. Faster shotgun reload. I don't care about shotguns. I want these. Faster rifle reload. I would like that. They use that insult a lot. Oh. Is he dead? Was that someone else? That might have been someone else. There we go. Who's left? Uh-oh. That's not good. Really? Can you now? No! No, I can't. I wonder if his henchmen keep respawning. Why do you keep saying that? I'm dead. Oh, I do have... Actually, I have... Oh, I don't. I don't have the dual wielding. No. We've already answered this. That is typically how this works. Come on. I bet I can. Where are you? There you go. He's dead.
That's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold.
I'm glad it started me midway through the fight and not through the whole thing again.
I was officially a bounty hunter.
Accuracy, 53%. Yikes.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Are these real people? The only name I recognize is Billy the Kid. I'm not well knowledgeable on Wild West, you know, history. I don't know much about the
I dodged death many
West, I
times,
suppose.
and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
What gun is it? This isn't the 6 shooter, is it? This is a different weapon. At least it feels like one. Come on. No, hey, that's my line. Witch's tit in a
Very same
brass
saloon we're
bra.
sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in
All
black.
right.
Hardin was waiting for me, and wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs.
Cows.
He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here.
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of
Secret.
my unwelcomed presence.
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Do I have another weapon? I do. You know, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to move around in this game. Like in a 3D space. I expected it to go from like scene to scene. Like in pre-rendered cutscenes. Or you had to like, you press a button to change cover or something like that. I'm actually really impressed. This game came out a long time ago. No, I don't want this gun. Gross.
I wondered if Bob was among them.
What's this way? Am I supposed to be here? This doesn't feel like somewhere I should be able to go. And yet I am. It's stuff like I didn't expect to be able to do this. I thought it was gonna be fairly linear. But they just let me wander around. To a certain extent. Oh wait, isn't this where I started?
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
Hi. Welcome. Why? Why do I need to watch where I'm shooting? I'm fighting you.
That night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Did I say hi to you, Bedrock? I think I did. We're playing Call of Juarez. And it could be going better. I'm hunting bandits, I guess. Honestly don't know who I'm hunting. I need ammunition. Oh, hey, this is where I was earlier. This game likes to mess with the timeline a little bit. It does kind of confusing things on what is happening and where. Hi. So I was literally just here.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon. Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me.
Where are you? Wait, can I shoot through the windows? Oh, they sure can.
In fact, I felt a certain hostility.
There we go. Okay. I'm at slightly less risk of dying now, so I'm a little more comfortable. Although I do hear... They talk a lot of shit.
I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead.
I mean, I guess they should, because I'm not very good.
Lived. As a moment later, I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
But... Did they really talk this much shit back then? I don't know if they did. How much shit does one talk in a firefight? First kill at 15. Kill the man for snoring. 40 more for breathing. Killer mustache, though.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear.
It could be both.
Known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
I didn't defeat him.
He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Did you? I don't know. I never get into firefights. No, not really, honestly. This is my first experience with stuff like this. Do I have to press a certain key for a certain bullet? Because I'm just pressing them in no particular order. Those come out fast. Wow. Okay, so I found out you do have to lean specifically in certain directions.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Was I supposed to kill him? Success, apparently.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
What is happening?
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, did you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
How many episodes are there?
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation.
I wonder why. It's not like anyone stole his land or anything. That wouldn't have happened. That couldn't have happened. That's not possible.
A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
So why am I hunting him? If I am sympathetic to his cause? Secret. Good pastime.
He saw me before
Oh.
I saw him.
That's...
Crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
No, it's probably
The
not.
shooting had started. There was no backing down.
No, there really isn't, is there? Wow. Okay, that time I saw him. Got all of them?
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
you dead? You are not dead.
Some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
I don't think that necessarily excuses your actions. Regret doesn't mean forgiveness. But we do love a morally ambiguous character, don't we? Oh, hi. I'm assuming I go down here.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
I feel really bad about this. I'm not thrilled about this section of the game in particular.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Oh, that way. I need ammunition. I guess I'll switch to my rifle for now.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
No matter how many people I have to
Actually, it was
massacre.
pretty well lit, as they had torches on the walls.
Oh, it's almost like they're civilized. No, that couldn't be. You're telling me that the natives aren't savages? What? That can't be right. I can't see anything. I do like this music, though. I don't know if this is a pan flute.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben.
I don't think it is. Although,
How I had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
that would be cool, actually. Like how well you do directly impacts their reactions. That would be really cool. This is the most recent Call of Juarez game.
With the ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Is it just you? Okay. Yeah, so what? I don't know if they're ever gonna make more Call of Juarez games. I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw it on Steam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Who? Who's shooting at me? No long shot for that, really?
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
Oh.
Same time.
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Again, let's just push all these other people
I
aside.
came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
Despite the fact I massacred his people.
Darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me.
Huh. Yeah, I'm sure.
The story unfolded in my mind.
Yeah, that's how that works. Okay. I do want fast reload on my rifle.
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
He said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
What's happening? Can
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverine. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
I got a new level. Quick fingers, reload rate increased by smashing. Handle your bolts with care. Smash R like Loco during the reload sequence to insert rounds faster. Okay. Oh wow, that does increase it quite a bit. Oh, there's more.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Yeah, that's realistic. Alright.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice overlooking a thundering white water river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
Leaps of faith? I did not make. Yeah, you can tell I'm bad at the quick time events. Turns out you can slide down the rock of that part. Where? Oh.
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, stating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
Oh wow, they are far away. Oh, I am running out of ammo.
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
100?
God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Survive. Uh-oh. Is that it?
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before. I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
Is this guy high?
But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
I think this guy's high.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
'Cause that's all we care about. Not the lives of innocent people.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Well, I'm not continuing this. I'll listen to the story, I guess.
They were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course.
It is pronounced
One
Coffeeville.
of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the right.
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Okay, well that's gonna do it. I mean, which button does things? That done. Nope. That one. Well, that was an interesting. Nope. Stop. Game. Stop it. Behave. That was interesting. What year did this come out? "2013. Wow, that was 10 years ago. Over, technically. It doesn't look visually. It doesn't look bad for an old game. I suppose some things are rather outdated, but I don't know. In terms of the actual combat, I enjoy it. I'm not good at it, but I don't. I can tell when people aren't exactly enjoying it very much. So we'll probably not do that next stream. What will I do next stream? I don't know. maybe we'll continue with Death's Door. Maybe do some Hitman. Haven't done Hitman in a while, so we'll do something next stream. But I probably won't do that again. I'll probably play it on my own time. Thank you all for coming out to stream. I will see you in like 4 hours, assuming I don't fall asleep, which I'm very tired, so that might not happen. If I do fall asleep, I'll do a late night stream. So, thank you all for coming out. I will see you all later. Game started looking good in 20-touch. Yeah. See y'all later. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye. Can I end stream?